So I'm on the west coast of South Africa, just outside Paternoster, to the left of me, and then St. Helena Bay just behind me. And on these dunes there's a very special plant that grows here, and it's called Euphorbia Caput-medusae. Now this plant, Medusa meaning serpent head. Now in some movies, you know, the evil guys always have the serpent heads coming out of their head, and that's the same with this one. You've got the base of the euphorbia, and then these serpent, almost cobra-like heads erupting from it. And when it's a little bit buried in the sand, when the sand's blown over, it looks like little cobra heads sticking their heads out of the sand. Now with all euphorbias, the flowers are, well, most of the euphorbias are like green yellowy color, and the same with this one. It's not in flower at the moment, it's in seed, and the seed erupted open about a couple of months ago because the rainy season is starting now. Now it doesn't rain that much here, we are right in the desert, but the source of moisture is mist. Now almost every morning the mist comes up and it collects and then dripples down the little grooves on the euphorbia towards the base and gets absorbed then. Now with all euphorbias there's a common characteristic, and that is the milky latex. So if you hurt the euphorbia a little bit, no, I'm going to hurt a lot, you'll see the milk erupting from it. Now this milk is very leathery in latex when it dries out a little bit, and there's a few reasons for that. First of all, it protects it against herbivores, not to eat it. If you eat it, and I've had it in my mouth 1 or 2 times before, it's not a pleasant experience. It really burns all the way right through to your throat, so I wouldn't advise that tasting. Another thing is it prevents water loss. So it's a thick latex, so you don't have that much evaporation when it comes to the heat of the moment. And also when it gets hurt and a big eland walks right on top of it, that latex seals the wound so that you don't get any fungus, rot, or any of those situations to affect the plant health-wise. Now it's a lovely plant for your garden if you can find some in the nurseries. It loves sandy soil, well-drained soil, full sun. And please you just forget about it in your garden. Don't even pay it attention, it'll be on its most happiest. Euphorbia Caput-medusae, probably my favorite form plant on the west coast dunes.